Hello, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another Lost Ark live stream. My name's Kenneth, and we're just jumping right into it, as always. We got to level 50 recently, and we're trying to figure out, it's not readily apparent that you can just jump right into Endgame, so there appears to be some quest I have to figure out, and I've
I wanna
sort
be
of,
the treasurer, like Sasha.
oh my gosh, I turned that down a little bit. Um, so I've kind of deduced that we have to go through these world quests. I don't think it's any of the other quests, and I'm the kind of guy I really hate to look up a guide or anything like that. So uh, I don't want to get into that sort of meta slavery, meta sheepery, whatever you want to call it. So trying to avoid all that and just sort of enjoy the game for what it is. And I've been having a really good time so far. So let's get going. Give me 1 second here. Got a little streaming housekeeping to do, and we're gonna get moving. Just leaving a message in chat here. Running normal latency. Give me a few moments to respond. All right, chat that up, and we're gonna pin that message. Boom, done. Okay. It would be cool if you could sort of do that before I start the stream. Maybe I can. Maybe I can do that as unlisted.
Is Verdant here?
All right, let's see. So
I think Bastion is overreacting.
the game keeps telling me to go through this co-opting the sea, um, this guide quest, but I've kind of followed that and some off camera, and it doesn't really seem to uh, be anything there. I'm not getting any closer to unlocking endgame through that, so we're gonna keep going with the global
Your meeting
quest.
request has been received. Please wait for approval.
All right, all right, all right.
Administrator Bastion would like to speak to you.
Of course he would. King's Knight. I am the King's Knight. Don't forget it. Okay, so we're going to go see the administrator and see what his dealio is. I think I can mount in here. No?
Welcome.
Welcome.
A pleasure to meet you. I am Administrator Bastion.
Really? Well, that's an interesting outfit. Doesn't make you look evil at all. Finally, somebody. Look at this. Look at this. You're the famed knight of King Lutera. Finally, somebody recognizes my clout as the King's Knight. Of course I'm here on his behalf. Of course I'm looking for the Ark. I mean, the game is called Lost Ark, after all.
What in the world is he
Dude, I've
doing?
got like 2
Give me a
lost
moment.
arcs so
I want to
far.
talk to you.
Like I can prove they're not fairy tales. Like what's happening? What's happening here?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Sasha, the treasurer.
Really? Hello, Sasha. She's gonna look into the arc for me. She swears on her honor as treasurer. Dude, like, is it common that treasurers have honor? Gotta ask the hard questions.
Did you know the Parliament of Arthetine is led by 3 people?
I did not know that.
Feel free to ask Bastion any questions. Thanks for taking charge of this investigation.
Well, of course you're welcome. You're welcome. So I'm I'm the new inspector. Like, so not only am I the king's knight, I'm the new inspector too. Oh, my story grows. I am just picking up clout and prestige left and right, as it should be.
The machines
You know
scare
what
me
would
these
be
days.
helpful?
Here, night is like day.
Here's what would be helpful. If they would somehow mark the door on the map for these places, like you're expecting me. I got a decent memory. It's not like every time I come in a place, oh, it was the southwest, it was the southeast. Like, make a little mark. Look, make a little mark right here. Is this where I came in? It kind of maybe. All it takes is just like a red or yellow bar. I mean, this is not new to games. You need to demarcate the entrances and the exits on the map. Otherwise, the map's not helpful. So I got to talk to Agent Wolf. So here's where we're at so far. So Administrator Bastion admits to the possibility of an Ark existing in Arthetine, but refuses to check the relevant records because Arthetine can't afford to get distracted by fairy tales. Treasurer Sasha proposes a compromise. I'll solve the current. I'll solve Arthentine's current situation while she and Bastion look into the Ark. All right, so we got to go down here. Headed down south. Ah,
I wanna be a
yeah.
treasurer, like Sasha.
Oh, honey, when you grow up, you can be treasurer just like Sasha.
All Bastion does is work. You know they're hiring at the Treasury Department.
Sasha sent you? Then let's get on with the mission.
Hubba hubba. Well, these are not the. This is not the apparel that I'm accustomed to. Agent Wolf, could you please see yourself out and come back in proper Lost Ark attire? Hey, Agent Wolf suggests that I use the back door. The back door, if you know what she means, instead of the front gate.
You know they're
Okay,
hiring at the Treasury Department.
going in here. I wish there was a way to make OBS a little bit smaller. I guess I don't really need it on the second monitor with the YouTube streaming, but um, it's nice to see my mic audio and the desktop audio. So, tis what it is. Let's see. Well, we'll just park it right there. How about that? Okay. We're descending into the depths of the Machine City. We'll probably find Neo around here somewhere.
You came on Rule's behalf?
Don't you guys love this? Kind of like the steampunk vibe that you're. I've noticed one thing. I've noticed in Lost Ark is there's a lot of diversity in the different maps, the different continents and cities, and just the game's aesthetics are through the roof. And this art, they're really nailing sort of that steampunk vibe, if you will, right here. Yeah, so this city's kind of caught up in uh, evolution. Uh, and they've mentioned earlier in the story that sort of the head guy here, the top man, is kind of hung up on it to like a pathological extent.
Enter password to open the facility maintenance passageway.
Okay, I'll enter the password. There's no perfect security. I just guessed. Big brain. Big brain over here. that was probably in the story I was supposed to be reading. Like my eyes were looking over it, but because I have a little bit of ADD that likes to rear its ugly head sometimes my eyes just scans over words and my brain's not actually following along. But it's a thing. All right, so find out what Krause's personal guards are up to. Check manager TSM MK2's records. We can do that.
If it were up to me, I'd put a magnetic launcher on the left arm.
So
The
who's...
construction of the verdant tier may have stopped, but our evolution continues.
Yes, of course. So who's actually still enjoying Lost Ark? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. The more I play this game, the more I like it. It quickly became my main game, and I have enjoyed just about every step of the way here. There's just a lot here, and there's plenty to do outside of Endgame because that's all I have been doing. And it's been a lot of fun. Okay, okay, there's a lot to read here. So we're gonna secure some power. So you got the King's Knight controlling public opinion and guarding a door. I mean, that's a little below my pay grade. Uh, okay. So I just want to look at this. Well, you can't see him now. It's a shame because there's a lot of detail in that little robot right there. That little R2D2 or R2. Yeah, R2D2. Duh.
If it were up to me, I'd put a magnetic launcher on.
It's R2D2 and C3PO. It's been a while since I partook of the Star Wars. But that's no excuse. That's no excuse. I'm gonna have to turn the air conditioner on. I'm about to die. It's only on 72. You know, a lot of times I'm one of those people that always mess with the thermostat, and sometimes I leave it on 74. So when it goes it goes above 74, the air comes on, and when it goes below 74, the heat comes on. It's like a 74-68 range. And but I usually manually adjust it, and I just can never get comfortable. Like right now I'm hot, but the heat's only on 72. Well, I do have a PC sitting on my desk, and you know, honestly, Is that smart? Probably not. But you know, even if I put it in another room, I could put it in another room, um, and just run the wires. It wouldn't be that big a deal. What am I missing here? There's so much stuff to look at right there. It's just kind of okay. Now I see it. I can go up this triport. Um, yeah, it's only on 72, so I don't know why. The heat's set to come on if it drops below 72. But yeah, the PC makes it hotter. It definitely does. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. How's your guys' PCs? I mean,
Welcome.
So you've come.
have you been able to get a graphics card? I've read that the prices are going to be coming down, but
Excellent work.
it might be a month. But the prices are supposed to be coming down. I think I watched that on a video. And honestly, it's about time. I recently upgraded. I got lucky and
Kraus. The Royal Guards couldn't have done this on their own.
yeah, okay. But I got lucky and I was able to get a 30 RTX 3060 EVGA Gaming Black Edition for right at MSRP. It's like $330. So I got super lucky on that, and that was back. Let's see, I want to say October, late October. So, and it's been working great. It runs everything basically on high, butter smooth, streaming, not streaming. Doesn't really seem to matter too much.
I've been waiting
Welcome.
for you.
Okay.
Kraus is trying to complete the Verdant here?
That's what they're saying, dude. What is he trying to achieve with it? I don't understand his obsession. Even if it was completed, it requires a substantial amount of fuel to actually work. Dynamo core, something about a dynamo core, unfortunately. So I'm going to be headed to the scraplands. Be nice if I could
Welcome.
actually go play my character, you know, and like kill some stuff.
So you've come.
It's the dynamo core of the Scraplands. Yes, Stern consumes more power than all the other regions in Arthatine.
Well, I mean, it's like a machine city, so just doing the math, 3 and 7 squared, raised to the fifth, and then signed, um, 6 times cubed. I mean, look, I did the math. I mean, it makes sense. It's a machine city. Uh, like, just makes sense. So now I'm an official inspector. So just to recap here, Administrator Bastion admits to the possibility of an ARC existing in Arthetine, but refuses to check the relevant records because Arthetine can't afford to get distracted by fairy tales. Treasurer Sasha proposes a compromise. I'll solve Arthetine's current situation while she and Bastion look into the ARC.
Welcome.
Let's see if I can. No, because I don't have any of the triports yet. Gonna try to port out of here. I can try it now. Nope. Nope, definitely not. So let's see where I have to go. Right there. Come down.
I want to be the treasurer.
All Bastion does is... all Bastion does is...
Yeah, I might as well just keep this map open. At all times. I mean, just during combat, everything. Don't want to get lost. Know what I'm saying? Okay.
You're the inspector, right? I've got the message.
Yeah, this is kind of like, this definitely has like a Mass Effect vibe to it right here. This is less of a steampunk. So they're kind of mixing up their art style around the Machine City, which is fine. I mean, it's, you know, they kind of, you can put those two together kind of seamlessly, so it's not too off-putting. As long as it's sort of techy, I think it works. Like, I thought I've been briefed on the current situation for like, what, the last 30 minutes? I felt like that's what I've been doing. So, gotta do something about the mechanical skitterers. Skitterers! Gonna ride these little elevator doodads. Let's go. Giddy up. You're like, that's not a horse. Could be. Could be a big machine horse. You never know. Okay, these are skitterers, I'm guessing, here. There's a lone bunny rabbit. Yeah, look at that multi-tag. Hey, there's the boss down here. Booyah. One more? I can do it. Alright.
You took care of those mechanical skitterers. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Wait a minute. He's not the power unit. I probably should have went there and got the triport first. But you know what they say, hindsight's 20/20, but foresight's even better. So, where's this power unit at? Am I retarded? Don't answer that. There it is. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. They didn't handhold me. I mean, they showed me the general area. See, I think that's okay to do. From game design perspective, I think it's okay to like show the general area, but you shouldn't show the precise location because that's just too much. It's like condescending, right? It's the soft bigotry of low expectation. They can't. They're too dumb to find it. We've got to point right to it. We got to put a little dot right there. Hey, and make it blink, make it flash. They're just too stupid. They'll never figure it out. If we don't show them how to do it, they won't know. All they know is what we tell them.
Thank you, Inspector. Say, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
Well, ever since I started playing this game, I've been noticing things that were out of the ordinary, but did you want to know something in particular?
What's this chip?
Oh, a chip.
It
Is
was
it a
in the central
microchip?
control unit?
All right, so we got to head over and ask researcher Zara to analyze the chip. Grab this quest. As you know, I don't read normal quest text. Can't do it. I just can't do it. We're going to go down here and then we're going to get that triport. Homie's on an elk or something. A moose. What is that? A reindeer? I like a reindeer. Who even knows? Only the shadow knows. Only the shadow knows what evil looks in the heart of men.
Why do you want me to analyze the chip? Can't find any researchers at the dynamo core?
Guess not. Can you guys let me know in the comments? I guess I could watch the videos back, but can you hear the game audio okay? Or do I need to turn it up just a little bit? I'm going to turn it up a click or two, because I want you to hear the voiceovers and stuff, because they're really, in a lot of cases, they're really good. Not in all cases, but in a lot of cases. Okay. Okay, gotta pick some. I mean, this never gets old. Why do I like this game again? Sometimes I can't remember. Like, let me play my character. Let me blow stuff up. Like, the whole appeal to this game is the combat. Why am I, like, the questing is so stop and go. Sometimes it's just frustrating. Just let me play the game. Put me in the field. Give me hundreds of freaking mobs to kill, packed tightly together, and let me do that. Like, why do you do this? Like, just let me play the game. Like, it started day one, right? It started kind of day one, where they put you through like a 2 hour expositionary prologue where you hardly kill any mobs at all. It's just like, put people in the game, let them play their characters. Like, why else do I play this game? It's to play my character. And that was one of the big issues, right? So they actually cut out. I heard that they reduced in the port from Korea to the U.S. or NA. They reduced the amount of mobs that were in quest objectives by, in some cases, 2/3 to 3/4. So, and said they were westernizing it. It's like, I guess people in the West don't actually like to play the game. Ridiculous. Let me play the game. I get frustrated. It's not good game design to design a game that could be played, but you don't allow the player to actually play it. I don't consider this to be playing the game. Like, when I'm using my abilities, I'm playing the game at the fundamental level. Just let me play.
The test data has been recorded. Printing a new test plan.
You brought a new test plan just for me? How nice of you.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Nice Guy. So we're going to recap this for you guys. The power unit had a strange chip inserted in it. The only people who had access were the researchers and regulators inside the dynamo core. Since everyone in the dynamo core is a suspect, Hans wants me to bring the chip to Zara at the hoverboard lab for an analysis. I'd rather do that than like read all of the quest text to you guys, or just have you read it yourself. It's a lot easier just sort of recap it, and then I don't lose my voice. Because one thing you learn when you're streaming, and you learn it really quick, and you learn it really well, is that if you talk all the time, and you do that for like an hour or two, you start to lose your voice. And I'm no stranger to public speaking. I've done plenty in my life, but generally when I'm talking in front of a group or giving a talk, giving a speech, showing some numbers or whatever I prepared, I'm up there for most cases 15, 20 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes. So
Drug runners are rampant nowadays.
I am the famous inspector.
Drug runners are rampant nowadays.
When will that become standard issue for us?
Where could it be?
I was reading that and I forgot that I don't actually read just normal little side quests. Not worth the time. Give me just a sec. All right, I'm feeling better. Get a little drink here. Got any questions for me? Any comments you'd like to make? I'd love to hear them. Any feedback you have? Just let me know. Let me know what you'd like to see on stream. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see me make. I've got a video coming out. You'll probably be seeing it. Today is Monday? Today's Monday. And so you will be seeing that video by either Tuesday or Wednesday. It'll be published. And it's going to go over in much detail as I could manage. I really sort of stretched the old noodle here. Not that noodle, this one. To go in as much detail and just sort of talk about Lost Ark's monetization system, since it's been kind of making a bit of a stir in the games media. So we're going to talk about it. You're going to see that. That video will be published very soon. Might be the same day you see this video, but probably the day after. If you're not watching it live, that is. Alright, so I think I gotta kill a couple more of these. Like, look at that. Wow, what good mechanics, right? The thing leashes back. At least Leash back after I'd already tagged it, so kind of ridiculous. So I don't actually need these, or I already got what I needed. Gotta check the magic relay station. Um, oh, didn't get quite what I needed there. Let's try again. So again, not really playing my character here. I'm just kind of clicking stuff, right? We're just clicking on things in the world. When I think about game design, the overall flow of gameplay, and how that sort of pans out in a game, given the sort of the totality of gameplay, the entire experience for the game, I would kind of want, I think the sweet spot is like 70% combat actually. And this game sort of missed the mark on that by a lot, and it's super disappointing because now I don't know that's true. I'm sure it's more true at Endgame, but the leveling experience is really what hurts this game the most, and it's because they sort of weighted some things too heavily that they shouldn't have, that weren't combat or challenge and difficulty, right? Little way too scant on leveling difficulty hurts socialization in the game, because the primary, I've said this many times, but the primary way that you get players to socialize is that you have the content being challenging enough that they actually need to do that. And then you have, you know, bottlenecks for quests. You purposely put not enough mobs, and then you make them really hard to kill. And players come up, they merge together, their paths cross, and they get in groups together and they start socializing because they have to do it to kill the content. So it's a beautiful thing, and Lost Ark really missed the mark on this, and the mixture of they underweighted combat so heavily in the leveling game that, I mean, they're going to lose a lot of people, right? And it's so unfortunate because the combat is so polished in this game. The spells are beautiful. The timing in which the abilities are used, it really looks like they did some old school design where they didn't really design any rotations. They just sort of threw a bunch of abilities at you and said, "Hey, guys, figure this out." And that's really the best way to do it. And but it's so terrible because you don't even really get to see how well combat shines in the leveling game, because you don't really get to play your character. You run around in the world and click on a bunch of stuff or talk to this. There's so many FedEx quests. Like 80% of the quest experience as you're leveling is like either FedEx quest, or they're having you what's the, yeah, they I kind of losing my thread here, but so they got you picking stuff up, dropping stuff off, talking to one NPC, talking to another NPC. You're never really killing much of anything. So I guess you could say that's sort of a design. Maybe they designed it that way so that when you finally do get to do a little bit of combat, it feels really good. It's like the psychology of the yin and yang. You can't really know how bad not doing combat sucks, or you can't really know how good doing combat feels if you don't know how bad it sucks to not do it, right? something tells me it's not quite that deep, though.
You're back. So, what are the results?
And for all my criticisms, guys, please don't forget that for all my criticisms of the game, please realize I'm still playing it. I still love it. I have enjoyed it immensely, and it's kind of like my main game at this point. Um, Tons of hours into it since it released. I would just like to see a few things changed about it, and that's kind of the hopes. Maybe a developer gets wind of some of my videos, and they look at my critiques and they say, hey, maybe we will kind of take this element of design into more of a timeless or traditional type of design, and that would be really good, I think. All right, we got to arrest a guy.
Here! Over here! I'm sorry. I tried, but I couldn't stop him.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh gosh, we got a mad bomber. Oh yeah, I gotta kind of wait on this little elevator slash thing here. Oh, I missed getting a quest. I'll have to come back and get it. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a little solo scenario here. Should be interesting. I mean, finally, right? Finally get to play my character, get to play the game a little bit, maybe. Maybe. A lot of health. They're like, oh my god, he's gonna complain. He finally got a mob, and now the mobs have too much health. I thought he was complaining that the game wasn't difficult enough. It's like, look, guys. Okay, listen. Listen. Just because the mobs have a lot of health doesn't mean they're difficult at all, right? It just means they have a lot of health. You know, it's kind of the bullet sponge phenomena. I guess I could not stand in the electrical shock stuff on the floor, huh? Probably be good. Well, this feels good, right? Actually playing the game feels really good. It's like I've been saying, I mean, this is where the game shines. Like actually playing it, actually doing combat. More of this, less of other crap, right? And that's why I'm not normally one to like want to rush to endgame, but this game kind of made me want to do that. And I didn't do it because I'm not going to let a game kind of change the way I play. But yeah, this game kind of incentivizes it because I've heard from people that, you know, chaos dungeons are like the ultimate expression of the combat that this game has to offer,
You
where
got on
they just
sooner
put
than
you
I
in.
expected.
Shh.
Just know that our work is for the greater good. Can you feel it?
Oh
A
yeah.
new wind blows. You can't stop the future.
Yes, I can. I absolutely can. But yeah, so I've heard that they sort of just stick you in a big room or something, and they start throwing tons of mobs at you, and it's just like they're barreling at you from all directions, and you're just laying down heavy combat, heavy fire, this ability, that ability, whatever. And yeah, it's just sort of the ultimate expression of combat in this game. So I'm looking forward to that. And when I heard that, I was very tempted to sort of rush to do it, and I said, nah, let's not do that. All right, so he kind of hits kind of hard. I gotta get my buffs up here. Get my little totem down, aka a harp. Yeah, so his grenades hurt. Oh, he's stunned. Let me pump, let me pump. There it is. Soundholic. Get out of there. Drop harp on him again. I'm approaching him at a bad angle. It's like, because of the nature of where he's at. I gotta get a drink of potion. Come on, get out of there. Oh, we're gonna have to be careful. Do that. I think we got a good angle now. He's dead. All right, so I mean, so far that was easily the most challenging boss. So
the gears are
good job.
Already in motion.
Homie's floating, dude.
The Psychons shall become gods. Glory to the great sun.
Oh, a little suicide, huh? Well, that's not good. It's not good. He should have talked to somebody. No. If you're struggling, you should talk to somebody, a professional. Don't get between two barrels and whirring machine, death machines, and then shoot the barrels. You know, blow yourself up. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's unfortunate.
I knew it.
Huh? There's still a blockage.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. I don't even want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't stopped Seville.
All right, so we got to talk to Hans. Not sure where he's at. Oh, okay, I see. We're gonna do this one and then head to Hans. That's what we're gonna do.
Curse those radical evolutionists.
Dr.
I never
Bergstrom
imagined
from
he'd
the
do
Totridge
that.
incident?
All right, read the orders.
Dr. Bergstrom from the Totridge incident?
Okay, yeah, let's go down here. Talk to Hans. Hans Gruber.
Oh, a million thanks. If it weren't for you, we would have been all blown up along with the dynamo core.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we gotta go to the guard camp. Got a new heart. Okay, we got some new upgrades here. Let's see, dismount. Get a good view. Always like to see what I got. Let's turn around this way so we can see. I think it's just going to be the same thing with a different skin, a different color, right? Yeah. And throw these earrings on. And replace the bottom pair. It's got a little more, well, it might be the top pair. Yeah, so specialization, endurance. All right. Gotta zoom back out. All right, I need to do some stronghold stuff. Head over there. Hadn't done any stronghold stuff in like, I don't know, a day or two. But that kind of says good things about it, right? Because it doesn't feel like WoW Garrisons, which made you sort of feel like you needed to mess with it every day, all the time.
You're
So,
back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
you know, as much as I love, Adeline's dulcet tones, wouldn't it just be amazing if there was just a way to turn that off so that you didn't have to hear it? Again, it's so amazing, but do you really want to hear that every time you come to your stronghold? I don't think so. No, I don't think so at all. Okay, so I gotta get my mail here. Okay. Got that. Now I gotta get go into management here real quick. Check the lab. Alright, so I'm running out of stuff I can craft until I like start making gold. This is like, you see the issue, right? Costs 4,000, I've got like 550. Well, it says I have 5. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. That's not gold. That's not gold at all. That is that pirate coins? See these old man eyes? Like, I think that's pirate coins. So I gotta figure out how to, I'm guessing you get those from islands. Okay, well, I'm gonna research this because it's like the only thing I can research. Workshop, my wheels are ready. Oh boy. Alright, so I don't have anything I can really craft. That doesn't give experience, so it's not worth it. Not right now, anyway. Cooking. Structure. Thing. Tools. Not. Station, we can always sail a little bit. Got that one done. Oh, wait a sec. Auto form. Yep, we'll send Kitty. Alright. Alright, that's a good place to stop the stream. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.